I don't know who's live or whatever. I just wanted to pop up. I got a minute to talk, so yeah. This is the Sankey Bridge coming up. That's Bel Air right there. And let's see how much I can zoom in. It's always hard to zoom out when I zoom in. But there's that Sankey Bridge right there, and that's Twitter Beach. Just another angle. I think I've shown all the angles now. So welcome in. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you watching. Hit the like. Just gonna do about 15 minutes here, rolling around. I don't think you can. You can't turn sideways, so you gotta kind of pan it. But yeah, these are like some Tom Cruise style condos over here for sure. And I can't. Is there a chat? I can't even see the chat. There it is. Sinave, hello, hello, hello. My favorite Kiwi. Yeah, so you can check the people out. I just brought a West Shore pizza over to this nice lady. And Donna Salamandu. Que paso? Yes. Oh, check out this. I couldn't believe the reflections. The water is about as glassy as you could get. Perfect reflections. I think Hulk Hogan's house is right over there, just around the bend. Like where you see those lights to the left. There's like a little hill that way. Oh, wait. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. Because you look at it from right there and you'll see it. Of course, you can't see it right now. But anyway, so I was going to dangle my feet over the water, but I'm afraid a bull shark is going to jump up out of nowhere. Wow, that would be freaky. Look how bright it has gotten over there, though. It's pretty wild. This city's really grown. I can't believe it. But all right, I got to get back to town. I'm going to keep rolling, though, to like in my area. I'm on a quest to pay the rent. Yeah, so I got like 4 days. It sucks, but it's my own fault. I'm fucking been blowing money like you wouldn't believe. Let me see if I got this to work one time. I don't know if I'm zoomed in. Nope. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. Right there. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty high money area anyway. Sorry about dropping the phone. Am I all the way out? Yeah. Cool. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing? I feel like people just got in here and I should roll back around to the water real quick. We'll see some cool stuff. It gets really, I'll warn you up front, it gets really digitized at night because this crappy phone. But look at this big old, these condos are insane. I've been up in them and you got to basically like go through the guard gate and they have a wooden structure, but it was Florida's for sure. Am I still back? I didn't even know I was gone. Sorry, I was just talking. Anyway, yeah, these are billion-dollar condos, and you got to go through the gate, blah, blah, blah. And so the water's right there. There's a better view where Hulk Hogan's house would be. And so, yeah, you got to, anyway. So I'm headed back. Welcome in. What a day. What a last couple of crazy, solid, I don't know where I'm going. Anyway, yeah, it was Florida's, okay, I got lost. Fucking you running. I definitely got lost. Okay, I know how to get out of here. Look at these things. That one's still being built. It was called the Bellevue Biltmore, and it was this haunted hotel, and I think they kept part of it. Yeah, I definitely turned the wrong way. I think they kept part of it, but most of it's just like the land and whatever. It is just a sprawling wooden hotel, and all these Hollywood movie stars just come back here and this. I don't know how to get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. I'm stuck. Okay, yeah, there's Big Ben Parliament, kids. Alright, I was here. Look at that. Okay, so there's the original structure. That's the original Bellevue Biltmore. Let me zoom that bitch in. And they fixed it up real nice. And that is still where the ballroom was, where there was like a little girl or a little boy or something that haunted that shit. I don't even know that I could even drive up there close to it. But you get the idea. Anyway, okay, wait. Is this it? I think. Holy crap! I think I'm lost. Let me see what the name is. Holy shit, bro. Oh boy, this is great. Anyway, okay, I found it. I think I found the way out. I think. I don't know, bro. How the fleck do you get out of here? Okay, I'm back where I was. All right, I just got to reach. I wasn't even paying attention. So I was talking about for the new folks that just joined, get to take one more look at the water. This perfect, beautiful. I'm totally sweating my ass off now. I'm so weird. Okay, so there it is. Big Bend, Parliament. That's the Sankey Bridge. I'm not gonna make any money tonight. That's actually been pretty good. I'm gonna stop by Rockford's. I got a piece of what do you call it? West Shore pizza for him. He'll be delighted, I'm sure, because he has stopped drinking during the night, so he gets the munchies now. Smoking. Anyway, so all right, let me concentrate for 1 second. You've got I watched part of it, and I'm talking about. Let me see what that is. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Dylan. All right, so it's got to be the stop sign, dude. The Dylan in the, what is it, the 5th, and I don't remember even the detective's name or whatever. Sir, excuse me, is this the way out of here?
Or you can go back this way. Either way, it's a big circle.
Okay, so follow it around.
You'll turn right at the stop sign.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm not afraid to ask for directions. Okay. Anyway, where was I? She seemed a little more calm. I don't know who the detective was. If anybody knows, they want to put in the chat. I can't believe this is ridiculous. I'm stuck in billionaires land and I can't earn a dollar. Let's see. So, yeah. All that shit came out. You have her and hear from her. The story gets what I keep calling just more structured. Alright, he said to keep going this way. It's just a big loop around. This is definitely not where we were before, so I think I'm good. Okay. Damn, there's so many nice buildings here. I could use the view. Can you imagine from the 8th floor of that nice lady's thing? Beautiful. Turn to the stop sign. There's the driving range. There's the country club there. Oh, shit. I'm looking at me. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. I don't see a freaking stop. Okay, that's to go to the... Okay. I think this is what he meant. Yeah, this looks like the way out. And then they got some of these old school condo houses that they built in here. There's country club. Okay, yeah, this is the way out. We go to the guard gate. And it tortures me because Lana made a really good point the other day about the Nevada detectives, and here's another JJ-ism, man. Boy, is JJ eons and decades ahead, right? And always on point. But you have those Nevada detectives, and they're where's the guard gate? They start to ask regular detective questions like one would expect, as is tradition, right? And Blaker I guess he's on the phone, just starts cutting them off with these dummy ass silly interruptions. It's like he was working for Hitler, bro. And I felt like that the purpose there was pretty clear. They must have been kind of like taken back, like, what the fuck, we're trying to do our job here. And they didn't provide them, from what I understand, with any pictures of the crime scene. So they're kind of going in with a blank slate and just trying to figure it out and do, it's a little bit more gritty in Nevada. And the fact that she had lawyered up and that's what they had to do. Oh, that was Bethany. Wait, hold on. Boise. I got all confused. You know where I'm saying with the Bethany one. And yeah, she does do a lot of the I don't knows. It's what the bottom line of what kills me with it is that they all should have been separated. Every single person at that house, their phones should have been forensically taken and they should have been separated and never talked and then interviewed for 2 grueling days, for all I care, whatever it takes. And that wasn't done, man. And then you start to see glimpses of Dylan's story in Bethany's story. And it does lead one to believe that that Dylan was kind of the shot caller on that. And I don't know. I guess Outkast has some stuff where it sounds like, did you hide the dope, or do you have the dope, or something like that? And all along, all they've done is, am I too loud, guys? I'm sorry. All along, all they've done is proclaim that there's no. Let's turn this. I'm gonna turn the AC on. It's really nice out tonight. Just sweating in the oldies here. They proclaimed that there was no drugs involved at all on anything, and it's like, well, now we see the rolled up bill. The question at the end of Dylan's interview, as far as who was selling and who wasn't, and then they cut that off. And then it's really, really disgusting that they are, what do you call it, redacting so much with the frat names and all this stuff and all that. But what's worse is they're charging people thousands of dollars to do. I've just absolutely never heard of even charging for somebody doing their job, which is a $60 an hour job. So it's just mind-blowing. And then you get into the hearing the other day, and I'm sorry, I can't really see the chat I'm driving, guys. Thank you for being here, though. We're driving through this Clearwater to Largo now, where I live. Hitler ran that entire hearing the other, and I know it was just a simple money issue about the urns, but he never even let the prosecution make one statement. He was just against the, and then I forgot who made the point that it was, even though it's not legal what we're doing, well, I'm going to pull at your heartstrings, or I'm going to make you look like an asshole for not allowing this $3,000 per person. And it's funny because, you have the same 2 families chasing the money here again. I don't know. They expected it. Bill fucked up, and he's trying to put it on Brian now. And then I was watching somebody else today, and they're like, I think it was Miss Potts. She's saying, Bicca Barlow, working for free, still hanging around. And it goes to show you that there's probably something up and coming. There's going to be more to this case than hey, David Bird, what's up? David Boyd, nice. Sandra, welcome in. Where else was I going with this? I'm sure, I think some of you might have seen the live I did on MK Ultra with, don't forget to hit like, guys, so I can do my big extravaganza show with Miss Potts and everybody. Thank you. what do you call it? The email, and I believe it was an email from the chief of police in Pullman telling his own officers that if they get a legit, and I talked about this on Dago, if they get a legit, that Panacava place right there is really good. I don't know if you can see it, it's blurry. It's really good. It's kind of a chill hangout, because I don't like necessarily being around bars or drunk people in particular. Damn, it's after 10. But this is before allegedly they caught Brian. They said, oh, there's a white car involved. If you get a legit lead or tip, send it directly to me. Don't talk about it on the radio. Don't tell your dog. Don't tell your wife. Don't tell your friends. And definitely don't tell MPD or the feds. So the fact that they let that out there is mind-blowing, And then you have... what was the other freaking thing I'm going to talk about? That to direct any uncredible tips to the tip line. So they want to flood the tip line with bullshit, and then for some reason, this Pullman guy wants all the leads to him. This isn't even a Pullman investigation. What are you talking about? These are nice little condos right here. This is kind of the main street of Largo right here. Kind of they're making it. They got this new building here. It's like the Weeby SoCal, whatever. I like it. It's got a little park over here with music. Anyway, so yeah, dude, how do you explain that? And then bottom line is the FOIA request from Jules to the FBI, to the MPD, that we'll never see the interviews. That could be a win, actually, because I'm sure that at that point, a criminology student and lawyer wasn't talking, and you have my phone, I wasn't there, blah, 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 blah. And so, but that, and then I guess there's 42 missing pictures from the crime scene that we haven't seen yet, that somebody has but hasn't released. The news has it. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, I think in general we're going to see what they're covering for in the long run. We're going to see it, whether the problem, the reason I brought up Hitler and the hearing, you can clearly see that where it would have gone had there been a trial. It was like he was the bully, and he was standing on the corner, and and he's got his arm and his shoulder leaning up against the post, and be like, "You think you're gonna get through here? Forget it." And so it was a clear message that he sent there, and it wasn't going to change. As any jury going in would have had that bias. Now I do, and when we do, I'm going to do MK and Ultra probably Monday, if not tomorrow or tonight. And I have another case out of Miami that, man, it'll start tugging at your heartstrings, because it's a case. Oh, it's Tampa. I'm sorry, and it's the Julio Fulio trial. And right before the sentencing, the defense attorney is saying that there was judicial bias, and all this crap. I mean, it's a list of how he interrupted them, argued with. I mean, a judge's job is to be impartial to both sides, right? And so let me turn this around and we'll get the Rockfords here. And there was none of that. You can see it. It continues in the hearing, and I've heard a lot of people say, like, "Who the fuck does Hitler even think he is, man? It's like he's such a dick. Oh, I gotta make the code. So, yeah, and so the best route, you know, like Twiz says over and over, is that his best option at that time was to take that plea. And then I think with these lawyers hanging around the way that they are, oh, there's nice stuff there. There is something in the future. So maybe it's not a complete wasteland of hope, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for being in here. Lucy, what's up? I'm going to shut it down right now. Love, Tina. What up, baby? Cool. And, okay. Well, I just wanted to show you the water and talk for a minute. And I'm going to get right back to work. So, thank you, everybody. I'm going to Irish goodbye you.